Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video series we will be doing the shoe sneaker, and the first part, which is today's video, is about the carving of the shoe last using my CNC machine. So let's get started. Now the first step is to download the 3D model of the shoe lasts from the Thingiverse website. So you can find it, it's free to download. Thingiverse.com. Now as you can see, I took the 3D model and brought it into the Rhino 3D modeling. I want to split the shoe last into two parts so I can carve it using the 3-axis CNC machine. Now I will split this. Now it's two pieces. Removing the cutting plane. Now I need to fill this hole in the 3D model because it should be a solid closed 3D model. So I will use the solid cap and fill. Make sure this is yes, the both options are yes. Now I finished this cap of the first part, which is the bottom part. Now the upper part I will also fill this gap. Yeah, now it's done. So now it's ready to go to the 3D carving software to generate the G-code. I'll export it as a 3D Studio file, 3ds format. I just want to check the distance, so if you can see, it's almost 5 centimeter each height. So I will do the wooden box 5 centimeter depth. Now, as you can see, I opened the software and I imported the 3D model into the Aspire software to generate the G-code. Now I'm testing the toolpath. For the roughing stage, I used end mill 6mm, the bit to do the carving. So now, as you can see, it's doing a demo roughing of the piece. Now this is the first side, and then I have to flip and do the other side as well. So you can see it's the two-sided carving on 3D axis. Now we will test the finishing toolpath, which was shown in blue, the direction of the toolpath. Also, I have forgot to mention that there is connectors that connects the middle part with the box itself, the wooden box, so it won't move off. Now we will test the lower part, the bottom. Now the first is also the roughing, and then we will test the finishing toolpath. So if you can see how the roughing will be, this is just a preview demo of the roughing. I always show the line of the movement in blue first before I test the carving. Now you can see the support connections between the middle part and the box, so it doesn't move off. Now the finishing started, the finishing toolpath. You can see how it became smooth now. That's the finishing part. Now this is a blue preview of the toolpath movement. See both sides and the connections, otherwise it will break and it will lose and we can't continue or finish the carving. Now this is the upper part. It's one side only, no need two sides. These are holes to fix the box itself to the CNC machine, so it doesn't move off while carving. Now we will test the roughing first. You can see in blue the toolpath. It will give you the time, also the duration of the carving. This is a preview of the toolpath. This is the shape, and there's also connections to avoid movement or move off of the middle part. So it will be ready for the finishing stage. Now you will see the preview of the finishing toolpath. This is on top of the roughing. You will see now preview of how the toolpath will move to finish the middle part carving. Now this is the upper part of the shoe last. Now manually I will gonna cut this middle part from the box itself. I'm gluing now two pieces of wood. Each one is 2.5 centimeter thickness, so both will make 5 centimeter box, wooden box. Adding clamps to it so it will hold firmly while it dry out. Now time to remove the clamps because the box is dried up now. So we will have this cube ready for the carving. Now I'm just trying to put supports so it doesn't move, and also I'll drill screws into the box so it doesn't move off. Now the first step is the CNC machine will create these holes for the screws. I'm holding it so it doesn't move off while it's drilling. The fun started. The carving. It's a big fun, to be honest. Especially when you do the CNC machine by yourself and it was a success. You feel the excitement. I hope you enjoyed this process. It's a bit prolonged. I tried to speed up as much as possible, but maybe some of you would like to see and enjoy this throughout. Now, of course, I developed after the spindle itself. I replaced it with a more professional spindle, so it doesn't have this movement and shakiness. It's more steady and stronger and firm. Now I'm replacing the tool with the other one for the finishing, which is the ball nose, 1mm ball nose I used. I think this one was 2mm if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this one was the 2mm tool. But it's fine, it was a success anyway. Because there's no intricate details. Now you can see it's like a spiral way of carving. The big noise was in the roughing, but the fun was in the finishing. It's fun. Now I'm replacing again to the rough bit the tool, which is the end mill tool, so I can flip the box and carve the other side. So this is the first time, so I was worried that it will fail or it won't be exactly in the place, but it went well, so it was fine. There's maybe slight difference, but it's gone in the sanding, so nobody can notice it. So as you can see, I flipped now the box, ready for the roughing. I feel cold in this workshop, by the way, while I'm recording. That's why maybe you feel my voice is a bit shaky. I changed the screws with stronger one, so it will hold firmly and doesn't move off or shake. Because the roughing end mill will pull it up. Roughing is so noisy and longer process than finishing. This is almost there. You can see the supports now, the connections between the middle part and the box. These are very important, crucial, otherwise the whole carving will be a mess. Now we started if you can see, I have replaced the tool with the ball nose, 2mm, and started the finishing now. See how neat the finishing is. Turns this ugly roughness into beauty, smooth, finished object. So Beautiful carving. I enjoyed the carving in the CNC. I may do something else other than shoe last for leather. As this CNC machine turned into a success, I was worried that it won't work or it will be a failure because I never did CNC before. But it works fine. Done. Now this first box finished. Now we will do the top part. The bottom part finished now. And we will do the top part. I hope you enjoyed this process. This one is the other box for the upper piece. Now these holes for the fixing, screw fixings, so it will hold firmly to the table and doesn't move off. Now we will start, it's one side only, so it's faster. But there's a lot of wood to be removed, a lot of chips, because it's like a cone in the middle of the box. So this is the roughing. I hope you will enjoy the roughing as well, which I don't. I don't enjoy the roughing. Now we started the finishing. It's faster, way faster. See how much chips gone from the middle of the wood. Now finished. This took way long, but let's speed it up the video so you don't get bored while watching. It's okay now, so it's almost ready. See the supports again. Now I'm cutting manually all these connectors and I will remove them and I will do sanding, as you can see. So this is the bottom part. I'm separating the middle part from the frame or the wasted wood. So I'm removing all these supports. I made extra, maybe I was overdoing these things, but it's my first time, so I was worried it will break or it will fail, so I increased. But anyway, it's just a shoe last, so everything will disappear in the sanding. Now it's done. I'll do sanding now. Apologies, this lighting, because sunset and I was outside doing the sanding and I didn't want to go inside or postpone to another day. I tried to increase the brightness in the video editing so you can see it. Now this is the upper part. I'm splitting it using the miter saw just to speed up, and it was okay because this one has like 5mm extra, because it turns that the wood is thicker, so it's fine. That's why I use the miter. Now you can see now I'm doing the holes that connects the upper part with the lower part, so I will have screws to connect both, and also it will be handy to remove the upper part, and so I will be able to remove the lower part from the shoe after I apply the leather and shaped it all around, so I can remove the shoe last. Now if you can see, I fixed them with 2 screws, and now I'm sanding them to remove this 5mm thickness. So I used the grinder to do the sanding, and it was okay, but you need to be careful. Gently, don't put big pressure, otherwise you will, if you would like to do, of course. So I tried not to put big pressure. Also, the sanding paper is larger, so it will bend with the movement. It doesn't make any strong pressure. Also, I'm showing how I drilled holes for the stand, the saddle, I call it saddle stand. And voila, final outcome. I think it's a success. What do you think, guys? Leave in the comments below. I'm happy with the result. It's a lot of work, but it was good endeavor. I hope you enjoyed it, and wait for the next episode. It will be how I start the shaping of the sneaker leather shoe around this shoe last. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.